Yeah.
$2.95 or something.
$2.95 right now, I think, is a special. So very, very, very good deal. Good book. Great to get the conversation started with your family or your school, or buy one, donate it to your local library.
We've had people do that. It's just a good pro-gun kids book. Delightfully illustrated by a Michigan artist.
Yes,
Lorna
Bergman. Yeah, very, very good illustrations. Color, the cover is color. The rest are black and white
illustrations. Yeah.
Black and white illustrations in there. And pick up a copy for yourself, your family, or cousins, nephews, aunts, uncles,
libraries,
liberal friends.
It'd be a great Christmas present for your liberals.
Send one to
friends.
Send one to Jill Stein and Obama, and
I was just going to say Obama.
Send a few to Obama.
Send it to his Chicago address, because maybe he'll be back there.
Send a couple to Cook County.
Yeah, because maybe he'll be back living there. Yeah.
I hope he's back living there, touring around giving speeches, or back in Indonesia. I don't care. He grew up there. I do believe he was born here. I'm not.
Okay, you're not a birther?
I'm not in the whole birther. By the way, did you see Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Did you see he made the offer, which I thought was a great offer?
It was a good offer.
$5 million to any charity that Obama picked for the release of his college records, transcripts, applications, records, and his passport records.
Isn't it amazing? All the presidents in the past we've known everything about them.
And this one we know nothing. And
we know nothing.
He campaigned on transparency. All these things were going to be on C-SPAN, and none of it was, and all this ridiculous stuff.
Didn't he close the files on the Benghazi stuff too?
Did he do that? And
yes, he did.
Didn't he claim executive privilege on the Fast and Furious stuff to protect the felon Eric Holder there?
Yep, he did.
Interesting.
Yeah, but he's a man of the people.
He is. Some people. I don't think it's our people. That's the problem. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I think he hates this country. But Donald Trump offered $5 million for the release of these records. Gave him till the end of the day, I think, on Halloween.
Boy, you'd think that somebody from Columbia University or Harvard would be, digging those up and.
Yeah, they legally can't.
So what? For $5 million, I'll take the rap.
I don't know if Trump would have done that or not, but.
Well, he wouldn't pay it.
And Trump even said. He said he wanted to write this, and he even said that he would negotiate the price. He's rich. He would pay more for it. Started at $5 million. He's a good businessman. And then when the hurricane hit, he extended the deadline until noon the next day to give Obama a little more time. And maybe it wasn't October 31st. Maybe I'm off on that. No.
It'd be funny if it was like Michelle's mother that got him, and went into the family files and made photocopies.
Michelle herself, I just saw some records. She was in a very racist, anti-white group in college. She was on the board of it, and
I heard she was disbarred. Is that true?
Because whites at Princeton are racist, or were, at least when she was there, she said. So that's really interesting. But yeah, Mr. Transparency here failed to meet the deadline for Trump, and some charity missed out on $5 million.
That's a shame.
That could be a big chunk for.
Could go to the Red Cross, help the people in the hurricane.
I mean, Trump said it, and I think it was probably more likely, but children of inner city Chicago or something is probably more likely where that would have went. But any charity, that's a big deal. That could have helped a lot. Yeah. But Mr. Transparency there, he has something to hide, and he's hiding it. What are you going to do? But I haven't voted in a lot of elections.
No, you're a young man.
But I know enough about the elections I voted in and the history of this country and previous elections. And
as I say, I was alive during Eisenhower's administration.
Yeah.
I didn't vote then.
You didn't?
No, I voted
close though.
In the mid-70s.
Well, you don't know if you voted then anyway.
Well, I might have voted.
Yeah. But I am very excited for this election on Tuesday. We've got a couple days left.
I will tell our listening audience that Nate is beside himself in excitement. He just told me today, he goes, "Oh, Brian, I'm so excited about this. I've been so jazzed up in the last few days. I'm just excited."
It's been this really bizarre feeling because I usually don't get excited like this about politics, but I'm really excited. I think America's going to make the correct choice. I know several stupid people who have made the wrong choice already in early voting, and have no defense for it, but they think they do, and but it's very important to to get out and vote. Regardless of who you vote for, I want everybody to vote. But if you don't vote for Mitt Romney, then you might have some thinking to do. I mean, we have a choice between a fundamentally transformed America that will be even more transformed over the next 4 years, or an America with freedom and business and jobs, prosperity. The American dream, right? And Obama isn't for that stuff. I literally think he hates this country.
Spread the wealth.
He despises what we do. We have clips of him talking about redistribution of wealth and how he thinks it's a good thing.
Bring the rich down.
He told the Russians,
brings the poor down as well.
He told the Russians that they need to give him a little space, but after the election he'll be able to do things. He told the Brady campaign that he has to work behind the scenes on gun control with things like Fast and Furious.
And that's important to you and I. We are the Second Amendment advocates.
Yeah, very much. And when he's reelected, he won't have another election to worry about.
Right. So he'll be able to do all kinds of dastardly things. And nothing stops him from doing executive orders. He's shown very clearly that he's willing to be a tyrant and just, well, if I can't work with Congress, I'll just do an executive order.
Look at the DREAM Act thing, the immigration reform that he signed. And he said before that, he at these rallies he had saying, Congress isn't working with me, and let me tell you, it sounds really appetizing to just go do things on my own. I would like to just bypass Congress. That sounds really attractive.
Sounds like a tyrant.
He says, but I can't do that. But then what does he do? He does exactly that.
Right.
I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited for Tuesday. I think we're going to make the right decision. I'll be voting.
You think we might do a show that night? I don't know.
We might do a show that night. We have before, night after. I don't know. It's going to be an exciting night. I can't wait for...
Are you going to be up all night? You're taking Wednesday off?
I'm thinking about taking Wednesday off.
I have to go out of town on business.
Yeah, you have Tuesday off, though.
I have Tuesday off.
So that way you can vote and get all the union
Yep, I can get all my union members in there to vote Obama.
Which is going to be an issue we have. That's something I haven't talked about much, is fraud. And the Democrats stealing the election. I think in Ohio is going to be a big deal.
That would be
what they've done before is they pay these people $20 off the streets, put them in a bus, take them to a polling location, have them vote, then take them to a different polling location, have them vote. They do this in Detroit, in Chicago, in Cincinnati, in Columbus, in these big cities in the swing states, which Michigan and Wisconsin are now neck and neck, which according to the polls, I think Romney's ahead. I think he's ahead everywhere. I think we're going to see. I've predicted this several times. I'm gonna stick with it. I think it's going to be a Reagan-Mondale type thing, where it's going to be a big landslide in Romney's favor, and I think it's going to be great.
And where? I mean, nationwide or just in those states?
I could see him winning Illinois.
I don't know.
I could see that because Cook County is the only liberal hub in,
It's 5.2 million people in Cook County.
Yeah, but
that's a big chunk of the state, buddy.
Of the Tea Party. And
listen, that's over half the state's population, I think. I don't know.
Man. Yeah, and with the dead that generally vote there.
It's twice as many then.
The illegals, if I can say that, is that politically correct anymore?
Certainly you can.
Call them illegals.
Well,
they are illegals.
Illegals can't vote in this country.
And they never do they?
No, I don't think so.
They've never voted in this country.
Why
wouldn't we want voter ID laws? Let's think about that for a second.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that. So the illegals could vote.
I'm with you on that.
But it's racist to talk about voter ID laws. So. But the message is, get out and vote on Tuesday. We're running out of time here, but the Senate's very important.
Absolutely, the Senate's
very,
important.
Very important.
Your local politics are important.
Local politics are important.
Listen, if you don't care about national, at least vote local, because all politics is local. It all starts with your township, your city, all your little boards, your Department of Education, or your Board of Educations for your school, all those things, county commissions, those are all important.
They're important
places to start.
I do think this election is different, where national politics are vitally important. I think almost more important than local politics, because if you make the wrong decision here and Obama stays in power, and especially if he has Democratic Senate still, I don't think local ordinances and decisions are going to matter, because he's going to just do everything he can to destroy this country. and we're going to end up with Muslim Brotherhoods type people at the helm, and they're going to be running the country. They have a plan, and it is to infiltrate our government and to take it over. Yep. And they're doing that. They're in bed with him. He's in bed with them.
And getting back to the local, they're doing it locally.
They are doing it locally.
Right here in Michigan.
Yep.
In Dearborn.
And we have the UN. That's not really helping with that.
No. We
have things like Agenda 21, which doesn't seem like it has much to do with national security, but it's the green energy crap.
Yep. People are predicting the next socialist movement is the environment and green energy and all that. It's another way to control and manipulate the population.
Even though we've seen the climate
under the guise of environment.
The climate hasn't been warming for 16 years at least, and it's a very cyclical thing that has nothing to do with human intervention. But
the Russians are clamping onto the green movement. They see that as a good device to manipulate and control.
Yeah, Russia's going to be an issue for us if Obama's reelected, along with Iran. Libya's already been an issue, and you know what's cool is we got some of these people in. What country were they in? Did you see they detained some guys that were they're supposedly tied with the Benghazi attack?
Oh well, there's some in Turkey.
Is it Turkey?
Yeah,
it might be.
And
but with all these cool things that Obama's done, we have no way of interrogating them and torturing them.
Wait a minute,
to get them to talk.
Obama, we have the national defense hold people forever indefinitely, can ship them overseas to torture our own citizens.
That's American citizens that you can do that. If they're not an American citizen, we have to be nice to them.
Oh, that's not right.
It doesn't matter if they helped kill our people. We need to. We don't have any way to get them here and question them. But it sounds like that government may let us have some people go in and talk to them at least, which would be good. That would be a good thing. But now we really are out of time. I said that quite a while ago.
We've been.
Luckily, we don't have to answer to anybody, except God. So
don't get into that.
So we want to thank you for listening, and we really enjoy doing these shows, and
tell your family
something different here with the technology.
If you don't have any friends or family, then tell your dog to listen in.
Yeah, dogs love this show.
They do.
They do love the show. Here, boy, sit.
They actually can understand it.
Yeah, they're the only ones that can understand it.
Which is sad.
They like it. That's why they tip their head sideways. You can tell they like it. But until next time, thank you for listening to At Odds.
All right, bye-bye.